What's good, sports gamers? With the NBA season inching closer to the playoffs and all season, before you know it, another 2K will be right around the corner. So with this video, I'm going to go over some things I hope get improved or added on the gameplay side of things heading into 2K20. So alright, let's get it. Now last year, the defense was ridiculously easy to blow by. It was just assumed to happen as you came up the court. And as a defender, your only hope was you fouling him as he drove and he misses a free throw or something. But this year, it swung too far in the other direction where every defender plays like a prime Scottie Pippen and will take your cookies the minute you expose the ball in front of them. And as a result, it makes mismatches harder to beat because of how good every AI's controlled player is at defense. A middle ground is much needed where if you see Kawhi Leonard on you, you move more carefully opposed to you seeing Devin Booker and you know it's about to be an instant bucket. But as currently constructed, your thinking is about the same no matter who's guarding you. Next, I want to discuss the fact that dribbling needs to be harder, or better yet, place more emphasis on actually using the dribble move. For example, my player, a baby Zion Williamson Lamar Odom without the handle, so he has about 65 ball control. But I'm still able to shake defenders guarding me with ease just relying on the left-right cross with the left stick instead of the right one, which is extremely effective despite if this was real life, my ball control rating will equal me looking down at the ball while I dribble. But because there is little to no hesitation transferring the ball between hands opposed to the actual dribble moves with the right stick, I'm beating guys off the dribble pretty frequently. But despite benefiting from it, it shouldn't be like that. And don't get me started on stretchers who can do that and then bang a three in your face. There should be more of a delay when you're transferring the ball between hands, so gamers don't gravitate to this way of beating guys off the dribble. Now something that pops up 2 or 3 times a game in Pro-Am is guys recovering the loose ball near midcourt. But because they were so close to the line, they ended up turning the ball over because they immediately go backcourt. There's like a force field when you go out of bounds around the sidelines and under the basket, but why not the backcourt? To fix all that, how about implementing the animation that will trigger anytime you're near the sidelines or backcourt, where the player will do a Madden-esque toe tap animation, or something giving you a second to pass the ball before you cross the line or go out of bounds. Instead of guys' only hope preventing a turnover is having cat-like reflexes. Next is steal attempts, and they need to bring way more risk than they currently do. There was a patch to sort of address this, but it still didn't go as far as I want them to. Because unless your opponent has a sixth sense, the window he can fit a pass into while you're hitting steal at the wrong time before you recover is still way too small to consistently exploit. Think of guarding a guy in the corner and the opponent goes for a steal thinking you're about to pass it and he mistimes it. It should be more of an elongated animation that gives the opposing player more of a window to cut down the baseline for a pass. The window definitely needs to be bigger, but I can see many not agreeing with this. And lastly, and I feel this would be the most controversial, but I wouldn't mind the layup meter timing to be done with and rely on the player's actual layup rating solely. Timing layups would be cool if we had the same layup every time, but we all know that isn't true. When you consider the different layup animations that can trigger that you sometimes don't expect, that are different speeds throwing off your timing entirely, or when the meter starts way earlier than you expected and you wind up with an empty meter and brick the shot. It's time to be done with the meter altogether. But what do you guys think? What's something that you hope get improved or added in NBA 2K20? Let us know in the comments down below. And stay tuned here in Sports Gamers Online for more NBA 2K19 content. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't. And once you're with us, hit that bell icon at the bottom so you don't miss anything we put out. I'm Chris. Thank y'all for watching. And be good, y'all.